Good morning everybody, it's Bella here from RachandBellaCrafts in her crafty studio, and I just come along to show you what I'm up to today. It's Monday and I've been making some more little clusters to go on my other page. So I've got one on the front, but what I'm doing is with the first lot I did, I sewed slow stitch and I just tacked them on, but these I'm going to machine and we'll do it together. So if you don't like the sound of the sewing machine, please turn down your gadget and then it won't hurt your ears, okay? I'm just going to do a zigzag stitch across there. I don't know whether you can see. Yeah, I think you can. Find my foot. Yep, there we go. That's that one. That's the first one. This won't take long, I promise. I'm only going to do one row. That's that. And that's the zigzag there, look. All right. You can see it on the back, so that's going down there. I don't mind them being a bit flippy-flappy on there. That's fine. Let's get rid of my cotton before it gets in my machine. And if you've got a bit of a glare this morning, you'll be pleased to know I've cleaned my machine. Not the underneath this time, but on the top. So she might be a bit glary because she's all nice and clean. I had glue all down the front here where I'd been, I don't know what I was doing. Still a little bit there, but she's gone now. So it's good to keep your machine clean. You'll be surprised what gets into your machine. So it's good to now and again just to give it a little bit of an overhaul. I know I've said this before. All right, so now I've layered these up with that material that I bought, which is here, and that was the blue I was telling you about. So that's the sort of thing I was using, and we can always add more later, but because this is such a thin journal, I'm just keeping it quite flat today. I have made loads more while I was watching TV with my hubby last night, which they may go in my shop, so I'll add a bit more to those, but they'll be pink. Usually we got blue ones up, but these will be pink, so it'll be a change. I hope you're all well, and thank you for your lovely comments. And Teresa, I think, and Catherine, and Denise today we're going to say hello to. So I hope you're all having a lovely day. It's very, very foggy here today because we live high on the top of Blenavon, so we tend to get a lot of cloud coming down. So it's not a very bright day today, but it doesn't matter. As long as we have a bright time in our craft room, I'm not worried about the weather. I'm not going anywhere today anyway, because that was enough last week, wasn't it? Gosh, didn't we have a busy week last week? Those of us in the UK, that is. But wasn't it fabulous? I hope you all managed to get it on your TVs. I'll say I'll turn that one over, because if you notice there's a bit of a raised edge there, which is prettier. That's what I'm going to say. And this is the last one, so you'll be glad to know. There we go, and that's done. That's the quick way to do it. The slow stitch is definitely slower, but they do look nice, and I'll show you those soon. And make sure I've done them all. Turn them all over. Yes. Yes, look at that underneath. It's a shame to cover it up, but I needed the starchy bits to make them a bit firmer. So I'll move my sewing machine across now. Excuse me. Put my hanky up my sleeve. Right, now I'll just check where you are now. I think we're all right. Let's come over just a little bit. As I say, they were the materials I used. Lovely materials, so they can go on my sewing machine. And I'll get my journal. All right, and I've marked where I want it to go. So that really ought to come out. I think I'll do that. I was toying with the idea of Let me just put that in there so I know where it's going. I was toying with the idea of sewing it onto the page. But then I thought I didn't want to go over the top of this. That's what I'm trying to say. It's all right, I'm thinking. So, oh, that's a little bit big, isn't it? Good job I didn't sew them on yet. Right, let's tear it down just a fraction then. That's not a problem. I thought I was all ready. But it doesn't matter, does it? I've got all day and you can wind me on. Get rid of that white bit there. Well, I don't know if any of you have seen Cheryl's lovely video that she put on. I could not sleep last night. I kept waking up in fits and starts. And I was wide awake at one point at 4 o'clock. So I got my iPad out. I know it's naughty, but I did. There's no point in me lying there wide awake, is it? So I thought, right. And there she popped up. So I was watching Cheryl. And she was in hospital, bless her heart. And talking to everybody as if she shouldn't be there. But that's Cheryl, isn't it? So our prayers are being answered, girls. So keep praying. Don't stop, because we want her to get home. She won't be coming home just yet because she needs to be rehabilitated, apparently. So I'm sure you all know what that means. Still a little bit wide, isn't it? Oh, well, let's just keep going then. And, but she did look lovely. She looked up. She's so pretty. And she did look lovely. So it was lovely to see her smiling face. We can all relax a little bit, but we mustn't stop praying, as I say. She's not out the woods yet. Oops, going too far now. Yeah, I knew that would happen. That's okay, doesn't matter. Tell you what I'll do, I'll put it that way. See, doesn't matter. Excuse me. Frog in my throat again. It's a bit muggy today, so I've got to expect that. So, which glue am I going to use? Right, I need some paper. Excuse me a moment. And I think I'm got, because it buckles if you use the wet glue, it can buckle. So I think I'm going to stick with the, do you know what? I had a big one of these, and do you think I can find it? I don't know whether I've taken it downstairs for something, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing today, really, but there we are. See, old age catches up with you eventually, doesn't it? We did have a wonderful week, though, I've got to say. It was worth getting tired just to be part of that history, you know, with our Queen. And to see everybody, you know, in Trafalgar Square. Oh, my gosh. And all her family around her. I'm sure you all seen it on the news. And the little boy, he was getting told off all the time. But, oh, it was lovely. I love to see children like that. I really do. In school, we always, in church, we always encourage mums to come. But bless their hearts, they worry, don't they? And I used to take Rachel, and she was only 3. And she sit as good as gold. But I always took something for her to do. And she'd just sit and play. And then she got used to it. So, and then eventually she started to listen. But I tell you something, children take in more than you think. So do take them to church if you're a believer, because they will listen. They may be playing, but they will listen. So all that time that she sat playing in church wasn't wasted. So bless her. And my older 2 children, they gave their hearts to the Lord when they were in their teens. So they were a bit older than Rachel. Rachel was, I think she was 3. And they were showing a video in the Pentecostal church of Johnny Erickson. And this is a lady, it's not a man, it's a lady. And if you've not heard of her, look her up, because she's the most beautiful soul you will ever see. And she's, at 17, she dived into the sea off of one of your raft things that you have in America, and she broke her neck. So she was paraplegic, and she's still in the wheelchair now, but she preaches all over the world, and she's the most beautiful soul. And Rachel heard this testimony in the Pentecostal church, and we went home, and she said, Mummy, she said, can I give my heart to the Lord? Now she's 3, so I led her to the Lord. There we are, little tidbit for you. Now, we're ready. So I think we'll glue these on, and I'm going to try this glue today. I forgot I had it actually, and it's, let me show you what it is. Aqua liquid glue, and it's a Tombow. I think this is the one that Roxi Creation uses. Now, I had these set out in a specific way, so I should have taken a photograph, shouldn't I? Let me see, because I want the... that one there. That one there. Yes, that'll do. There we go. Wonderful. So there we go. Let's try that one. It'll either work or it won't. It's quite nice glue, this, actually. I just forget I've got it because I was using the 3-in-1, which you know I hate. And this one doesn't play so much havoc with my, I hope I'm in frame, with my fingers. It takes the skin off if I'm not careful. Just got very sensitive skin. Where's my wet wipe tissue? And the nice thing about this, it does wipe off. There we are. So what have you all been up to over the weekend? I've just watched, well, this morning, it wasn't at 4 o'clock, that was Cheryl I watched at 4 o'clock. Journals in Time with our Rose. Hi, Rose. And I've got some lovely ideas from Rose today to put in this journal. So I'll get myself organised ready for that one. And we'll do that tomorrow. Because we're doing flip flaps. I don't know what the other one is. They're all F's and I can't remember the last one. I said tucks, but it's not. It's 3 F's. In the challenge that Rachel is doing on Junk Journal Trading Posts. And Rose has done some fabulous things. She was doing waterfalls and I thought, oh, a waterfall in here would be absolutely lovely. So well done, Rose. It's nice to have ideas, isn't it? And we change them up a bit, of course. And I saw this one that I'm doing here on Roxi Creations, but it was a very old video. She was making the clusters and she had them on paper. She had it on a page of coffee dye paper. And I tell you what, it looked so lovely. And I thought, oh, I haven't thought of doing that before, because sometimes we just don't know what to do with these clusters. Depends on how big they are, doesn't it? And I thought, oh, that would be really pretty in this journal with a little bit of texture. There we go. What do you think of that? I like it. I really like it. And I might put some lace down there. I've just found some more. Now, don't laugh. I've just found another box with lace in. I've got lace everywhere this week, so... But I did say it was going to be a lacy journal. Now, I don't think I want that colour, so that can go over there. Oh, look at that. Now, this is the beautiful lace. I don't know whether I bought this on Etsy or whether it's... This has come off something, I think. So, it is old. But it feels like the modern stuff. Do you know what I mean? I think that might be too wide to go down there, actually. Oh, I'm making it really frou-frou, aren't I? Yeah, I think we need something... Be ashamed to cut this one. I don't think I'm going to cut that one. Let's have a look what else we've got. Oh, there's more of that other one that we had. And that looks like it's come off a pillowcase or a nightie or something. I've got this one here, but I think this is too wide as well. And it's not long enough anyway. Isn't that pretty? That is lovely. We'll use that somewhere. What else have we got? Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? I'm not gonna cut that. That's too nice. What else have we got here? Told you I've got lace everywhere. Well, that's just an odd bit that I've already been cutting into. No good hoarding these, is it? We're going to use them and make, you know, lovely journals with them because, you know, I'm at the age now where I've got to think, oh, I don't know what my children will do with it. I know Rachel will take most of it. But you think, well, what would they do with it if I sort of went? So I might as well use it and get the enjoyment out of it. So you guys want to think about this? Use it up. Isn't that stunning? I tell you what, I think I'll use either the embroidery anglaise. These are all wide ones I've got in here, look. So even that one's too wide. Oh gosh, look at that. I love that. Can you see? Of course you can see. I don't know why I keep saying that. As if you're going to answer me anyway, but it's too wide, look. Never mind. I'll go and get the other one and I can trim that because this one is a more modern one. Here it is. And I've got piles of this anyway, so I don't mind cutting this up. There we are. Yeah. Well, let's measure it first. It won't be so awkward then, will it? There. So I cut a little bit extra. Excuse me, stretching. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is use this bit down here. And then I'll find out which is the right side and the wrong side. When we went to Chepstow, my husband was so cute. He used to wait outside and he'd just stand outside and just look around because he's so patient. He really is patient. But now he's got into the habit of coming into the shops with me and he's looking for things for me. And it's wonderful because he's finding things that I hadn't noticed and I'm able to show him things that I'm looking at. And we have a lovely time together. It's really lovely. I've really, really enjoyed Chepstow with him and Monmouth because he was, and chatting away to all the, you know, the assistants. He was telling them what I was doing and, oh, I don't know. It was quite comical, really. I know, I need to find out which is, see now there's a shiny side there. Can you see it? So that's, look for that. If you've got more modern ones, they'll have, I think, more often than not, a shiny side. So I'm going to keep that like that so I know that that is actually the right way up. Let's move this. Everything is so big with this, this journal. I've still got loads to do yet, but I'm going to do a lot now. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to do a lot now off camera because it's going to take forever. And I just want to get on with the journal. I've got a couple of projects in my head. So, and I haven't done my block yet for my slow stitch with Journal of Stitchery with Roxi Creations. I haven't even sorted out what I'm going to do. So that's my job for this afternoon. And I'm looking forward to that, I have to say. I'm going to push that right up there. I don't think that would matter. I'm not sure how much I can allow, you know, to overhang in the journal without it being a problem. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, I do like that. That's making it really frou-frou now, isn't it? Like that. So that's going to go further on in the journal. And I was thinking of making, let me just put the lid on I was thinking of making paper ones, but Rose has given me two good ideas today, so I think we're going to stick with that, Rose. And I'm going to try those, get myself organised, and then I'll do another video today, have it ready for the next day. It's the uploading, it takes so long. So, and of course you can't put too much on your phone, you have to delete them. So it's really awkward in some sense. But I have deleted a load of photographs today because I was wondering if that was what was making my phone slow up a bit. And we'll see what happens. That's made that a bit flatter as well, hasn't it? So that's good. It's still sticky. I can't put this in the journal yet because of this. There we go, Lynn. Using my wet wipe. Did you know these scissors are fantastic? I know I've told you about them before, but you just got to wipe them over, look, because they're non-stick. They're like the saucepans. And you just wipe off the glue. Aren't they fab? And they're called something... Oh, I can't read that. It's titanium non-stick anyway. Whatever it says there, you can... But if you just type in non-stick... I must be in a cleaning mode today. Not cleaning my house, mind, but I put some washing on and that's it. There we are. Got some of that gunge off. Might as well keep it looking nice. There we go. So that's those. Now while that's drying a moment, and I probably will put lace on the other side, but I need to decide what I'm doing there. So let's just move this for a second to dry over there. As I say, my craft room is just not working as it is. I need more counter space, and I'm going to revamp it now this week. Now this is what I showed you, and I was a naughty girl. I went ahead and I finished this off, and because I thought I'm going to get in a muddle if I try and do it on camera, because I was tired. As it is, it's a little bit short there, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to worry about it. But this is what Amity Bloom did. And it was one of her old videos again, because they just pop up occasionally, don't they? And this is how she started. So it's just, you know, what you get a greeting card in today. And this was quite a big envelope. All right. That was my birthday card came in that. And she cut off this bit here, these triangular bits here. So you've got your flap, then you've got your flip, and this is why I've done this, because Rachel's doing flip flaps. Oh, fold, that was the other one, fold, there we go. So we got a flip, and a flap, and a fold, and a tuck. I'm adding one more. So that's how I started. So I may keep that just as, you know, a template for the future. So that one can go over there, and I'll keep that. That can go in my ideas book. And this is what I've done today. So I put this bit on because that was just plain envelope. I couldn't get the cup on, it was too big. So I've just put it in the corner there. All right. And I've done the flap. I don't know whether you can see. I'll turn it that way for a minute. And then, so that's that. I've just put lace on the bottom here. I don't know, I may stitch down here and just around there. And what I thought I'd do, but I can't find it at the moment. I know I've got some lovely, because what I want is some thin lace to tie it up in a bow. I thought I would do that and just put ribbon across here with a bow on the front. And I think that will hold it down nicely. And then I'm going to glue that onto the page. Where's my journal? Where did I put my journal? Over here. And then I think it will be rather nice. So I think, where's that page that I put? She's coming together, isn't she? Keep finding bits in here. I'm looking for the one where I put this. No, I don't like it on there, I have to say. I wanted it opposite some... could put it on there. I don't know if you're in frame. I could put it on there. So I'll be looking for a lovely place for this to go. It'll go on any of the pages really. And what I was planning on doing, see, isn't it fatal to tidy up? Now I've put those lovely paints away. Oh, I know where they are. Hang on a sec. What I thought I would do, and I'm going to do it off camera, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. See this rose pink here? Let's take it out a minute. Honestly, the way they pack things, you don't think of people like us, do they, with arthritis? There we are, got it off. Jolly good. I'm dying to use these. There we are. Let's tip them in out, shall we? I don't need them in the box, I don't think. One more. There we are. Put that down there. I'll probably lose the one I was going to use now. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? And I think tomorrow, no, it'll have to be the next day now, or I don't know, we'll see. That's what I thought I would use. And I would paint, oh, Rachel's put a, oh, she's put a, my iPad's just come on and RachandBellaCrafts has just uploaded a video. Yay. So go over and watch our Rachel's video. And I was thinking of using this to paint over some of these pages, or even over this, but I don't think this is thick enough, so I wouldn't like to attempt to try that. I don't know, maybe, but I think if I use, because this is acrylic, so I'll probably put some water in with it as well. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to leave it there now, because otherwise I'm never going to get it to upload. And I'll bring back over my page that I've just done. And you can see it there in the journal. All right. And I think actually, if I paint this page, oh, now wouldn't that be lovely? If I paint this page, I'm not sure it's going to go with this. It'll go with that, definitely. But I'm definitely going to paint a page opposite this. What can we try it on? Piece of paper? I'm just checking it was already ready for use. Oh, didn't mean to pour that much out, but never mind. Oh, I love that colour. I won't use this brush, it's too scratchy. But I just wanted you to see the... And it's pearly as well, look. Can you see it? There we are. So that is lush. And that's going to go perfectly with this. This pink in here is absolutely perfect. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll do that now while I've got the paint out. Oh, I don't know how long I've been. Let me just check. Yeah, just coming up to 25 minutes. Anyway, I'll just do that for now. And that'll be my swatch. Don't like this brush, I have to say. But isn't that a beautiful colour? And I think they're like a pearl. I don't know, it may dry matte, I don't know. But there we go, that's what I'm going to do. And I shall paint the page now when I finish this video. And then you'll see it tomorrow. All right? So that'll be a bit of fun, won't it? So that's what I'm going to be using. These artist crafts, they're called. All-purpose acrylic paint. There you go. All right. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. And don't forget to keep praying for Cheryl. And enjoy your day. So bye-bye for now. Bye.